Welcome back again, Cara Brown, Fitness Mindset, and today we are doing the upper body workout for beginners. So, I understand that the upper body can be quite tricky and people have a lot of questions and how to tone up their arm without looking too bulky, especially for female. So, I'm gonna be here to give you a few tips on how you can tone up quicker with these simple exercises that if you stay consistent with it, you start really seeing results within 3 weeks. So here we're going to start with the shoulder press, which is targeting your shoulders. The shoulder press is made of 3 head muscles: front, side, and rear deltoid. It's a compound exercise. This exercise is really good for starters or beginners to actually strengthen your shoulders. Make sure that you go gently. Do not rush through the exercises. It's very important that you take your time, you exhale and inhale as you do the exercise. So go again for another set or 2 depending on how many you have done. Never do 1 set only. It's not enough to be able to condition your muscle for muscle growth. And remember, the lower the weight, the more the reps. The higher the weight, the less the reps. Okay? Remember to breathe in between inhaling and exhaling as you do the exercise. It's very important. Next, we have the Lat Pulldown. The Lat Pulldown is a compound exercises that obviously mainly target the back and also benefit the biceps muscles. So it's really good for your back if you feel like you have back issue, back problems. Literally, Lat Pulldown will help you to improve your back strength and make it better over time as you train it a couple of times a week. So if you're feeling like you're going through some pain in the back, training your muscle back is really crucial to strengthen it. So do not feel scared to do it. I would suggest to actually start with very low weights in order to get your upper body used to it. And then as you feel comfortable, add more weight as you get along. So progressive overload. Do not feel too comfortable staying on the same weight, but do the progressive overload to strengthen your upper body. Next, we have the row machine. The row machine is actually, again, is a compound exercise that actually would target your back mainly and your biceps. I mean, this machine is really good when it comes to improving your posture. If you're not walking straight, then you have like a posture problem, you do not know, you're struggling with your posture, it will actually benefit you in the long run. Doing this 3 times a week, I mean, I do not miss a row machine for myself. I do that a couple of times a week. It actually defines your shoulder. It makes your shoulder very well defined, as well as your neck and your whole back muscle. So it not only is beneficial for your health, but also it gives you that perfect look and posture. So when it comes to fitness, when you want to start something and you feel like you don't know where to start, first of all, you want to start with the row, which target the back, and the back is one of the main things that actually is really important to target your biceps, maximus dorsi, which is the muscles that are in the back. The muscles that are in the back are very important for those who want to start into fitness, because we know that the back, as we get older, the back starts to get weaker, and then we can experience a lot of muscle pain and
and obviously as you get older, the back is the weakest point that start like your back. And in order to avoid back issues, so what back issue come from? Back issue come from a lack of training or lack of strong muscle at the back, right? If you keep training and you keep on training your back for years, what is going to happen is that you're never going to experience back issues. Is I think probably 10% chances, unless you break your back, that you may experience back a problem. Your back is really important. It's one of the main important muscle that you need to keep it fit and strong, right? So you want to do this to start with, which is the rock, right? And if you have like injury and you're recovering, the best way to recover is to start doing the row machine. The row machine doesn't mean you have to put a lot of weight, but to start to do the movement of the latissimus dorsi, the muscle at the back, as well as your biceps, right? In order to avoid back problem as you get older, you want to be consistent with training your back muscle.
Okay, next we have the dumbbell lateral raise. This exercise is an isolation exercise. It's a shoulder exercise that mainly targets your side deltoid and your lateral deltoid muscle, shoulder muscles. It's actually really good to strengthen your shoulders. It's quite difficult, actually. It's not easy as you think it is. It's actually painful. It doesn't matter how much weight you put in. Even with low weight, it gets quickly tiring and painful. You can be sure of that. So what you can do with this exercise, basically you can go lateral and front. You can do the first 2 sets lateral and then 2 sets front raise, or you can mix. Personally, for me, I like to combine them, so I will do 5 lateral and 5 front, 3 sets. So here we have the barbell bench press, a compound exercise, very beneficial because you target your chest, your tricep, your deltoid, shoulders. Obviously, it targets multiple muscle group. It's actually a good starter when you start the gym. You really want to start doing the bench press just to kind of strengthen your upper body again, which comes to your chest. You do not have to go extreme with the weight. I will always advise anyone to start weight free and add weight as you go along. It's always to listen to your body. If you feel like you can't do more, stick to where you are, and then until the body is ready and strong enough, you can start to add weight.
One thing you need to understand with the upper body workout, but then it seems to be a mistake when it comes to isolation. I see a lot of mistake when it comes to isolation exercises because they're so easy to do. Okay, isolation exercises are the easiest because they require less energy, so people feel comfortable lifting. For example, if I get a dumbbell and I do arm raise with a dumbbell, if I grab a 5 kg dumbbell, I can do it forever, and a lot of people do that forever. They grab that 5 kg dumbbell because it's easy to do, and they will do it forever. The point is, first of all, you want to overload progressing, so it's adding more weight, and then as you get stronger, you're adding more weight. When it's very light, you want to make sure you don't go fast. You want to go slowly, okay? Train your muscle. You don't go too fast, and a lot of people do that. They tend to do very fast exercises because it's easy, but that's the trick. You want to always take your time to train, to condition the muscle, and then as you go along, as you progress, you overload weight, add more weight, add more weight. It's the point of it, right? So for any exercise, regarding this compound exercise, regarding these isolation exercises, you want to make sure that you be progressive and you kind of like slow to your movements, okay? Slow, take your time, do not rush. And this is the thing that a lot of people make mistakes is isolation exercise, people rush through it. You see a lot of people just pull into the kettlebell machine and just going fast, and I'm just like, you're not actually doing nothing, just wasting your breath, and you don't want to do that, okay? Because you're here to progress and become stronger and understand what your body needs, and then you doing it, just wasting your breath away with no result. All you're just doing is just wasting energy, okay? And also, one misconception is, doesn't mean that you're training your upper body multiple times a week, you're not going to get bulky. In order to get bulky, you require certain nutrition, and you require a kind of a certain type of training to be very bulky. It's not easy to get there. So as a woman, you do not have to worry to be super bulky when you train. However, what it does when you train your upper body, it actually improve your posture, okay? Your back muscle, which is very important as you get older. You will need to have a stronger back, because as you get older, most people, as we get older, we tend to develop back issues, and back issues are the result of lack of constant exercises when it comes to your back, okay? So your back weakens, and when it weakens, you become weak, and then it starts to be very painful. It starts to develop problems, and obviously easy injury. So
So here we have the military overhead press. One of my favorite exercise, to be honest. It's quite simple, but it's not really. The main things here, we want to actually target the tricep, your chest, the deltoid shoulders, and I quite do that every time I do my upper body workout, just because I just like to keep a straight posture. In order to maintain a straight posture, I think doing those exercises a couple of times a week kind of help to maintain my posture and keep my shoulders fit and strong, and this is really enjoyable to me. I will advise that you do two to 3 sets and 10 to 12 reps with light weights, and obviously always add more weight as you go along, as you feel comfortable with what you've got. And then when you feel like you're getting stronger, you can add more weight. You do not need to go overboard with it. Do not go, the point is not to go extra hard, but to start to go slowly, and then whatever you feel like you can do it, you can add more weight, do it. It's not a competition, it's a marathon. Fitness is a marathon, so you need to take your time. As I show you here, I go very slowly and gently. It's not in a rush, because when you're in a rush, you're not actually developing any muscle. Your muscle are not working actually. It's just doing the opposite. So you really want to go gentle, slowly, breathe through, exhale and inhale as you do the exercise. So this is it. This is the last exercise. The bicep curl is an isolation exercise. Basically targets your biceps, your forearm, and it's actually really good if you want to have toned arms, not bulky ladies, but toned arm, having a strong toned arm. So this is what I do. I train my arms at least 3 times a week, and as I said, it's progressive overload. You start low and you start to add weight as you become stronger, and then obviously you can have a weight limit. You don't have to go all the way to the highest weight. You can just have a weight limit if you want to maintain a certain arm look. You don't want to go overboard with it, but always slow, no fast paced. Take your time breathing and inhale and exhale as you do it. And I do probably 2 to 3 sets, and 8 to 10 reps. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I hope it was not too hard for you. I will see you next time. Stay fit and beautiful.